Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Franco, and today I'm going to share with you my chipmunk problem. So normally I don't have an issue with chipmunks running around the property, but when they start making a home inside your equipment and start chewing on wires, that's a serious problem and I cannot have that. So my temporary solution until I have the garage built is to put mothballs throughout the whole machine. Now let's go take a look and see what we find. So I have one in here. It's fully evaporated. That's the only one. These little guys will make homes anywhere in the machine. If there's an opening, they will take advantage of it. And I had to put two of them underneath the cab here where some of the linkage are. Oh, there you go. Look at this. Wow. These assholes. Wow, I don't know if you can see that, but there's a whole bunch of leaves and debris and crap here from in there too. This is not good. All right, so these already evaporated. The mothballs only last about 2-3 months. But right here is a prime example. They're making this their home. Towards the front of the machine there's a big opening, and they're coming in from there, easy access, and they're just taking advantage of this wide open area here. So this seems like it's going to be a continuous problem until I put this thing inside of a garage. But I'm going to do my best, put some mothballs in here, and see how it goes. Now let's check underneath the hood. All right, so I have one here. I noticed they really don't hang out underneath the hood. There's not really a lot of places for them to make a home. It's just the engine, radiator, fan, airbox. You know, it's all open here. The bottom is all open on this side of the machine, so it's really hard for them to make a cubby somewhere. All right, now let's check out the hydraulic tank area. This is usually their favorite spot. There we go. I don't know if you can see that, but there's crap and acorns everywhere. It's absolutely disgusting. So about a year ago, I noticed that this area here had some damage. There was not wire loom on this. It was just bare wire. So they were chewing on the actual plastic jacketing of the wire and left some of the copper exposed. I quickly repaired that and put some wire loom on it, as well as I put some wire loom going through this and all the way to these solenoids here. I really can't wait till I get a garage so I can put this machine in there, because this is ridiculous. I'm just hoping that in the meanwhile, nothing really serious happens to it, okay? They got perfect access back here. They can come right up through here, come up right through the front. This is, look, they even chewed on the insulation of the hood. I mean, this is the perfect area for them to hang out. They got insulation and they're covered from the elements. So I gotta make this place an area where they don't want to hang out. So I'm gonna clean this area up, and then I'm gonna show you how I prepare the mothball baggies. Yep, look at that. These guys are complete assholes. Now, when I first got this machine, I vacuumed out this whole area because there was all sorts of nesting debris in here. I just hope these guys aren't causing serious damage. I mean, the machine still works just fine. I have no issues. Nothing has popped up. But this is not cool. These guys just make a complete freaking mess. Shitting and pissing everywhere. And when you need to replace something on equipment like this, it's never cheap. So you have to do your best at trying to prevent things, because electrical issues are not cheap and not easy to fix. They will drive you absolutely crazy. I think I need to position this machine in a better spot, because right above us there's a whole bunch of trees, actually oak trees, which have nice luscious acorns, which they're probably using to, I'm probably making it easy for these chipmunks to make a home. They got their food and they got their shelter right all in the same place. So I may have to just put this machine somewhere else on the property. That's all piss. That's been dried. It's kind of disgusting, but all right, that's taken care of. All right, let's go in the workshop and let's go make those mothball baggies. All right, so now I'm in the workshop and I'm going to show you step by step what I'm going to do to make up these mothball baggies. What I don't like about what I did the first time around was I put too many holes in a Ziploc bag. So that's going to end up making the mothball evaporate faster. So I have a hole punch. You can use a standard paper hole punch if you have that. I have some brand new metal ties that we'll be using. I'm going to cut up to length. And I have some new Ziploc bags. And finally, you need some mothballs. So this time around, I'm going to be putting one hole right in the center on one side only of the Ziploc baggie. And then one hole up top through both sides. That way I can use it as an attachment point. Having only one hole should keep the evaporation rate down on the mothball and should last longer. Next would be just to cut up this wire tie into smaller pieces. Alright, so your next step will be to fill up your baggies with some mothballs. I'm just going to try out 2. That should be good enough. Since I have 1 hole now, this should give a nice long controlled release. Wow, these mothballs are very strong. No wonder why they keep pests away. Alright, there you have it. I have all my mothball bombs ready to go. Now it's just time to put them inside the excavator. Alright, so now we're back at the machine, and now I'm going to start installing these mothballs everywhere. So I'm going to try to get down lower this time, near the area that they like to hang out in. Alright, so I put 3 baggies underneath where the controls and linkages are, inside the cab, below the foot plate. I'm going to put 2 near the heater and HVAC unit. Just got to reinstall the rubber mat. Next will be to put a couple under the engine bay. Gonna put one right up here, one there, one right there. Alright, so I'm gonna put a fourth one underneath the larger hood where the hydraulic valves and tank are, because this is really the area where they like to hang out. So I want to make sure that I get this area covered pretty well. I've never had an issue at the engine bay. They seem to not like that area because there's not a lot of flat surfaces for them to hide on. Okay, the bottom of the engine bay is open, so there's no real flat surfaces like you have here. I got 4 bags underneath this hood. The engine bay has 1. Inside the cab has 3. So 4, 5, 8. I thought I had 10. Oh yeah, I put 2, and I put 2 underneath the seat near the HVAC unit. Alright, so periodically I'm going to check on this over the next month and to see if the single hole bag made any improvement. Alright, so that wraps up my mothball method that I'm using on my equipment. So if you have any kind of vehicle left outside or in storage and you're worried about mice or chipmunks or any kind of other critters getting into the engine bay or any other part of the vehicle, I highly recommend using mothballs as a deterrent. The only downside is you need to replace them quite often. So if you need a temporary solution, this could be the answer for you. So stay tuned for more homestead, garage, and workshop related videos. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And as always guys, thank you for watching and take care.